will get us started with the opening kickoff. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with me?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great team.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Makes the grab on third. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Preston. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Can't get him to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pulls and fires complete. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to run the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here we go. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On the run, still looking. Makes the catch. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with first and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder. You still want to be aggressive.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Nice job by the defense. defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. Touchdown, Missouri! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So San Diego State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Pulled and fired complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put...
There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Throws to the tight end. Over the middle, it's Ford. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. They bring him down with a big play. Will move the sticks. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. that's a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Now on second down. Offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Terry. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Wake Forest. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Back to pass, it's Fox. Got a man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Aztecs in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Give to the back. Wait, cut there. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aztecs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4. First and goal. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Aztecs line it up with a first and goal. Looking for a man, it's Fox. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start. Missed one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Might be changing the route. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Napier. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Holden. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Bully ball on third and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Aztecs look to keep this drive humming.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Napier. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fox. He's got him still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Military stun.
Back to pass. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown Aztecs.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. And tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. Tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dominant.
Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Fox. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming.
A really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Back to the ground with the running back. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
QB spice it. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by this defense stringing it out towards the sideline. And when I do that, man, all my body's got to rally to the football. We got to run to the football really, really hard from inside out. Nice job by the defense getting to the quarterback and making the play.
Well, I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here. Let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 15 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff from the gun. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Aztecs are marching down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because
time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Dropping back, it's Fox. The quick out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Good timing on the quick out. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put... body.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Will not get it. A 4th down stop. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Looking to pass, it's Fox. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Defense wants to bring the heat. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Green. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Fox. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough. First down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get it. here late. It'll be second down.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Loses 3. Brings up third down.
Here we go.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Dropping back, it's Fox. Lets it go to the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that he made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
Defense.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Got it. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. The give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Mississippi State is ahead early in Start Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Minnesota. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Got the quick pass. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Napier. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Sweet continues to fight for yards. They bring him down. Before he's able to pick up the first down.
Music note! Music note!
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This is a situation you dreamed of in the backyard, but now it's for real. One last chance late in the game, final drive coming for this offense. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
And the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Third down.
The Aztecs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab the marker. It's Gresham. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? Go for it. It's your decision.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond.
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's not afraid to go deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover.